Big tech monitors us, censors us, deplatforms us. Conservatives have been helpless to do anything about it until now. Join GETTR, the social media platform that supports free speech and opposes cancel culture. On GETTR, you can express your political beliefs without fear of Silicon Valley liberals coming after you. GETTR is led by former Trump advisor and War Room co-host Jason Miller, who saw what big tech did to President Trump and decided to fight back. GETTR is the fastest growing social media platform in history, with 2 million users, including prominent conservatives like Mike Pompeo, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Steve Bannon. Join GETTR. It's in the App Store, the Google Play Store, and at GETTR.com. Longer posts, longer videos, sharper and clearer pictures. And unlike the Silicon Valley oligarchs, GETTR will never sell your data. Send a message today. Join GETTR. It's time to cancel culture.
Okay, our guest is Jason Miller, former co-host of this show. When we first started as War Room Impeachment, then worked for the president again. He was on the 16 campaign. He was our warhorse on the comm side, and then 16 had the chief strategist role, or 20 had the chief strategist role. Now CEO of GETTR. So talk to us about this. Fastest growing in history. I know you've had a few speed bumps about the technology side. What is Twitter? Is Twitter still letting people import all their tweets according to 230, or where you guys stand with Twitter, and what are the oligarchs trying to do to shut you guys down?
Yeah, absolutely. And Steve and Peter, great to be with both of you guys. So right now, Twitter's not allowing us to import the tweets into GETTR, but we have a workaround, a much smarter way to do it. It's going to start next week. They'll allow people to actually do it on their own.
Hang on, stop, but hang on for a second. Why do you need a workaround? They get off on the hook on so much stuff and not being a publisher. That part of the deal is that's people that are on Twitter. I thought that's their intellectual property. That's how GETTR. That's how Twitter's. Tell me how they stop honest citizens from wanting to import their export off of Twitter into GETTR. How do they do that and get away with it?
Well, they shouldn't be able to get away with it, but the fact of the matter is the media and their big tech buddies are going to give them a pass. So what they did in this case was they changed the API, they changed the code a little bit so their current setup wouldn't work. But again, you own your tweets. You own your Facebook posts. You own your Instagram posts. Otherwise, if Twitter owns them, then they're a publisher, and they have to be held liable and can't hide behind the Section 230 shield. So we're going to keep sticking it to them and coming after them over and over. We are not going to back down on this. Soon you'll have the ability to go and directly bring in all of your tweets, all of your intellectual property, and come to a platform where there's actually free speech and you're not going to get cancel culture to deplatformed.